Hello, nail friends. Welcome to Becca's Mesmerizing Manis. That is me. I am Becca. You can find me on Instagram at mesmerizing.manis. And I am going to be doing a St. Patrick's mani today as soon as I can get my base open. I'm going to be using iGel Dip Base Coat. I'm also going to be using Shamrocks and Shenanigans from Sparkle & Co. It's a really pretty, light jade color with a gold shimmer. And just kind of a little overview of how the video is going to go today. I am going to go through here. If you hear meowing, that's my cat Carmen. She always has to be up in my business and the center of attention. So when I do these voiceovers, she thinks I'm talking to somebody and gets a little jealous. Hopefully she'll just lay down here and be good. So a little overview of the video today. I am going to be doing 2 coats of the Shamrocks and Shenanigans on all fingers, but I'm only going to show you one because at the end here we have a lot of glitter placement for a super pretty rainbow. After I do my coats of Shamrocks and Shenanigans, I am going to put clear over top of all of my nails. That will be in the video, though sped up. Had to keep things moving quickly so that I had enough time for all this glitter nonsense at the end. And let's see, I do skip over filing, and I skipped over also my gel base and top coat on all of my nails and had to take a little break. Was not sure what I was going to do for glitter. I have to have glitter. It's just who I am. Know thyself. So, took a little break for a couple days and got some inspiration from a fellow nail lady on Instagram who is wonderful at Purplicious Dips. She did a wonderful glitter rainbow, and I knew that I wanted to do something the same as soon as I saw hers. So you will see all of that fun stuff later. But right now we are going to cruise through all of this fun Shamrocks and Shenanigans. And again, just showing you the first coat. I am always, per usual, going around my cuticles with my orange wood stick just to make sure that I am not getting any flooding in my cuticles and making sure that that cuticle line, reverse, to make sure that that cuticle line is nice and smooth and pretty. I also need more base coat, as you can see. I'm pushing it here. I think I might try Virgo and Gem. I think that's my next one that I want to try. I've heard lots of good things. Like, literally people rave about it, so that's got to be next on my list. Hope I can get here in time before I run out. Fingers crossed. If you ever find that you're dipping into powder and it feels stiff, just give it a little stir with your cuticle stick. It'll kind of fluff it up a little bit. So this is my second video. If you watched my first video and you are coming back to watch another one, bless you. You are wonderful. Thank you so much. And a huge thank you to everyone who liked and commented and DM'd me, and just the outpouring of support. You guys are so great. It makes my heart big how wonderful this nail community is. When I started dipping, I thought that I was just doing this for myself so I could have pretty nails and not have to go to a salon and do it the way that I wanted. And I didn't know how wonderful everybody was. I didn't know that I was going to make friends. I didn't know that this was going to become such a huge part of my life and how attached I would grow to everybody. So thank you guys so much. I love that you want to be a part of my nail life, of my nail journey, and it means a lot. I might cry. It's fine. We're all fine. It's going to be fine. So yeah, thank you. If you're new, I promise I'm not going to get all emotional like this on every video. I swear. But if you're new, hang around. I hope you like this. I hope you can learn something new. I hope that you can maybe even be inspired by something that I do. That is my ultimate goal. If I can inspire one person, I've done my job. I do not do these videos for me. I do these videos to hopefully help somebody. That is why I'm here. That is why I am doing this. So if you enjoy this video, if you found it helpful, give it a like, give me a comment, subscribe to my channel would be even more awesome. So yeah, I hope that you learned something. I hope that you have fun, and I hope that we can be nail friends. You can always find me on Instagram. I said that already earlier in this video, but I'll say it again. At mesmerizing.manis. That is where you can find me. I am always here. Feel free to DM me with any questions, with any input. Feel free to comment on this video with questions or feedback. I would love to hear from you. It seriously makes my day. Really does. Also, feel free to let me know if you ever have any requests. If there's anything you want to see me do, I would love that. Really, really would. So I just got done dipping my nails in my first round of color. I'm going to do the second dip of this color off screen. And now we're moving right into clear. If you are not dipping in clear after you've done your color, your glitter, what have you, highly recommend it. There are so many reasons. It adds structural integrity to your nails because clear acrylic is the strongest kind of dip that you can use. Also, it protects your color. Anytime that you are filing or buffing a pigmented color, it can cause streaking or blotchiness in your color because you kind of buff or file out that pigment so that only the white or clear remains. It can protect your glitters. A lot of glitters are silver on the inside and only the outside is colored. So if you file directly on top of a colored glitter, you're going to get kind of silver specks. And if you're going for that look, more power to you. But I like to do it just to protect all of that hard work that I did. But an important thing about using clear, and the clear I am using is from Pixie Dust Dip. It is called Pixie Glass. Their clear is really, really great, but any clear, I don't care what brand you're using, after you apply it, always, always, always take a stiff brush, not just a fluffy brush. Take a stiff brush and scrub your heart out. I will scrub and scrub and scrub and scrub and scrub, and then when I'm done, I'll look at my nails and I'll scrub some more because I want to make sure that there are no particles left behind, that there are absolutely no white specks in my mani that I have been working so hard to do. And that's just what I do. So now we're going to activate ×2. You can't really overactivate at this stage, but I would rather do more than less, because if you do less, when you go to file, you could just pop off chunks. Who wants that? Not me. So I do 2 coats of activator, and I have yet to have an issue. Speaking of activator, the clear helps with that too. So this is a glass bottle of activator, and it is clear. And there is a reason. That is because I cap everything in clear. When using darker colors and activating straight over the top without clear acrylic on top, you have the possibility of getting some of that color onto your brush, and when you dip back into the activator, it will stain your activator. Doesn't sound like a big deal until you go to do a light color, and then it stains that light color. Okay, so I have top coated the rest of my nails. It's actually a few days after, and filed down the top coat on my ring finger. And I was inspired by Ginny Smith over at Purplicious Dips. You can find her on Instagram, and I highly suggest you do. I'll put a picture of my inspiration up here. She used Somewhere Over the Rainbow from Sparkle & Co. and did an amazingly beautiful rainbow. I had been so stumped. I had no idea what to do for glitter on these nails, but I knew that I needed glitter because that's just the kind of person I am. And I swear, I saw her mani and was just like, that's it. That's it. That's what I need to do. So I wanted to, of course, it's going to be my own spin on it. I don't want to be a super copycat. So I went and grabbed my Somewhere Over the Rainbow and I separated out glitters, as you can see, into all these empty jars and lids. And for your information, there are 10 different non-teeny tiny glitters in Somewhere Over the Rainbow. There may be more. I may have mixed in shades. I don't know. I did the best that I could. So I am going to show you, we're only doing this on one nail because, Lord, yeah, patience. It requires a lot of it. I put down some base coat from ASP. It's what I got at Sally's when I ran out of base coat and needed more and couldn't wait for Amazon. And cured my base coat, and now I'm going in with a thin layer of iGel no wipe top coat. And I'm going to use the pointy end of my orange wood stick, and I am going to individually place these glitters. And you're going to see I'm actually going to change the colors around a little bit. I decided that this kind of, I don't even know what to call it, like a rose goldy kind of pink, I decided need to be at the bottom of the rainbow for whatever reason. Also, I made a bad judgment call, and I start with the red, which would be the top of the rainbow. I put a glitter on, and as I was deciding where it needed to go, I realized I should be starting with the bottom and working my way up because I really didn't know how big it was going to be. And I thought, I knew I wanted there to be a little bit of dip color visible right at the teeny tiny tip corner of my nail, so it could kind of show that arc, one of those, so it could show that. So I decided to take off that little piece of red glitter, and I was going to switch back over to the pink and start from the bottom and build it up. And I've zoomed in for you guys so that you can watch this. I am not going to do this real time because you don't want to see that. I mean, if you do, I guess, DM me. I can send you the full length video. 40 minutes is what it was, for just the glitter portion. I figured you didn't want to see that, but if you do, good on ya. I can provide you with that. So I'm going to go in order from last to first, and to get the glitter to stick, I just kind of dip the little point of my orange wood stick in some of that wet gel top coat on my nail and use that to pick up the glitters and place them on my nail. I am going to stop talking now because I have been talking for a very long time, and I'm going to put on some music and let you guys zone out and watch me place all of these glitters. It's me. I'm back. Are you still awake? Are you still here? Did you leave me because this is boring? I hope it's not boring. I had fun with it. We are just finishing up the orange, which means there's only one color left. There's only one color left. It's so exciting and so relieving. Ah, I couldn't help but stop. Oh, hi, Carmen. Again, she just can't help but come and say hi to everybody. I could not help but stop in between colors and just look at it. It was just so dang pretty. Here I am looking at the measly amount of red glitter in that container and realizing I couldn't need more. But it'll be easy to just pick out that just, I think I only needed like 1 or 2 pieces. It wasn't that bad. Oh, so here we are. It's almost done. Do you think you guys would have the patience to do something like this? Like, okay, so maybe don't answer that right away. Like, think about it. Did you see that glitter jump away from me? There's like static electricity going on, and the glitters in the jar will just like jump away. But yeah, if you don't think you have the patience to do something like this, maybe give it a shot, like with something smaller. Don't go like full rainbow, right? Like that might be not the right way to start with it. But just do something small. Like you could do it with chunkier glitters that are bigger, so they take up a little bit more space. You don't need as many. Glitter placement is also really good for ombres. If you are doing an ombre with a glitter of any size, really, and they don't fall the way you want, or they fell places you didn't want them to, like taking away and hand placing glitter is a really, really good way to get the look that you want. And like, just be patient with it. Just be patient. I know it takes a long time, but I promise the results in the end are so totally worth it. I don't know, it's kind of a zen moment for me. I thought if you had told me that I was going to be doing this like 5 months ago, I would have called you a liar. I would have been like, I do not have the patience to sit down and do something like that. I did, and I liked it. Is that weird? Does that make me weird? It probably makes me weird. That's okay. I think I'm okay with it. So now I am just going, like, the perfectionist takes over, and the problem with doing this with gel, like, don't worry, like, this is teeny tiny problem compared to the fact that it stays wet the whole time, and I was actually able to put glitters on my top coat this entire time. As with dip base, it would just dry and you'd have to reapply it and do a couple glitters and dry and reapply it. It'd be a pain in the butt. For something of this size, gel is really, to me, the only way to get it to work and still keep your sanity. But because it stays wet, it's still able to move. So this whole time that I was hand placing glitters, slowly but surely, some of those earlier glitters that I placed shifted. They moved a little bit, they shifted around. So I'm just going back and trying to get everything back into line. And once I am done, I am going to cure. And I did try to brush off a little bit of the clear acrylic that could still have been on top of some of those glitters. There wasn't a lot though. It kind of got stuck there by the little bit of base, or the little bit of top coat that was on my orange wood stick. So I am, after curing, going through and applying another coat of top coat just to seal in those glitters and make sure they don't go anywhere and keep them all pretty and sparkly and shiny and rainbowy. And make sure to cap the edges too. Then pop my hand into cure, cook a little bit. We're done. Now it's time for some cuticle oil. This is actually vanilla sandalwood from 3 Broke Girls Dips. It's a really nice lighter weight cuticle oil. It's not as heavy as like your Grimes Ridge. It's a little bit on the lighter side. Gonna rub that in, and we are done, folks. I am so happy that you stuck around with me and watched me do this awesome rainbow. And if you are new, thank you for joining me. And if you are returning, thank you for coming back. You guys rock. I love you all. I had so much fun doing this. I hope you did too. I will see you later. Bye.